Typically, investors expect to see a year-end rally, better known as the Santa rally. However, this year, the month of December is on pace for its worst performance in almost 40 years.
All of the major U.S. indices were negative last week. There wasn't much activity on Monday through Thursday, but on Friday we saw a sharp sell-off, and that led to the Dow Jones being down over 1%, as well as the S&P, and the Russell was down over 2.5%. The Russell 2000 is now down over 8% for the year, and the NASDAQ is the only U.S. index that we track that's still positive and barely hanging on for the year. Foreign and emerging markets were also down, both almost 1% for the week. Now foreign's down almost 12%, and emerging markets down 14% for the year. The chart that we're looking at today is of the Dow Jones Transportation Average, and this tracks the goods that are being shipped around the country and is also one of the major indicators of the health of the U.S. economy. The blue line at the bottom of the chart is the low that was put in February. Now, as you can see to the far right of the chart, the Dow transports have been dropping and continued to drop below the lows that were put in February. Now, this is concerning because traditionally there's more goods and services being purchased and shipped during the holiday season, but it doesn't seem like that's happening right now. These indicators could be showing that the U.S. economy just isn't as strong as people thought it was.
Last week, to begin the news, trade negotiations between the U.S. and China started to ease as the Chinese government said that they are going to start buying soybeans again from the United States and also reduce auto tariffs. Traditionally, we don't like to cover politics in the news updates, but with Michael Cohen's indictment and also prison sentence, we thought that it was something important that could impact the markets in the future. Also, with a Democratic-led House now, talks are possible impeachment hearings are going to be occurring next year. And lastly, the Russell 2000 has sold off by over 20% from its highs this year, meaning that it has officially entered bear market territory. Now, this is the first time that the Russell 2000 has entered bear market territory since the last recession.
One more thing before we wrap up today's video. The Fed meeting is on Wednesday, and Jerome Powell is going to state what his plans are for interest rates for 2019. Now, this is probably going to be one of the most important meetings for the rest of the year and one of the biggest pieces of news. So the decision that the Fed has on Wednesday could have a big impact on the markets for the rest of this year and into 2019. Thanks for watching this video as we strive to give you everything you need to know about the markets in 5 minutes or less. Like our Facebook page and share our video.